Hi.
Well, hello. Fancy seeing you here. I'm just finishing up.
If you're seeing this, we're dead. No,
oh, wow. That's morbid. That's how you're going to start the show?
You know how like, there's a weird like couch situation in those movies, and they're like, if you're seeing this, I'm dead. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the 605 show. Where are we?
Well, I got to finish counting my deal.
Sorry.
With your favorite host, Be the Noble One, and
Alana Snyder.
Yes, we are in Thinker Networks here in the 8th and Railroad in downtown Sioux Falls, amongst the others.
And why is it so special? Tell me about your studio. Because it's your studio.
It is our studio where we do a lot of wonderful things here in conjunction with Think 3D. We do all types of content out here. You see our podcast, Thinking Out Loud podcast, Thinking Out Loud Executive Series podcast, as well as other things that we produce. You know, we make things happen here. We make dreams come true.
Yeah, and we even have a studio audience.
We do have a studio audience.
Oh, hey! It's also kind of like our green room / audience.
Yeah, we're making it work.
So many men. I mean, what?
Stay focused.
So how's your October, huh?
It is a beautiful October. I'm a fall person.
Really?
I like fall. I'm a hoodie guy. I like wearing hoodies and hats. I don't like, you know.
You don't have to cover up too much. You don't get too hot.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm a hoodie person. I see you got your flannel action going here.
That's usually like every day. I will sweat when it's like 99 degrees in flannel. I'll just do it. But,
oh, wow.
And you love Halloween.
No, I hate Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I don't like people running up to me with their face covered. Well, I guess that's kind of a normal thing now, but you get my drift. I mean, you get it?
I get it. Do you like Oktoberfest?
It's a mass joke.
I got that.
I like beer.
So there's Oktoberfest in Aberdeen.
Boom, talk to me about it.
October 23rd at the Aberdeen Civic Arena for craft beer, a beer and wine garden, gotta love that, dancing, and more, and Dachshund races.
I always love how classy a beer garden sounds.
Yeah, it does.
It never is actually that classy.
It's usually like a tent that's like,
right.
like caution
I
tape
really
around.
do legit want to go to a garden one time.
Wouldn't it be beautiful?
Random beers. It would be beautiful.
That was something someone pointed out to me, that somewhere in South Dakota needs to have like a elaborate beer garden.
Right. Well,
like German bar.
There's really a garden. I like it.
Hey.
You should look into that.
You heard it here first.
What else we got going on?
We also have Dead Weird, your least favorite event probably, October 29th through the 30th, all around Deadwood. This is one of my favorite events of the year. Mm-hmm. There's the Monster Ball at Saloon Number 10 and an official costume contest at the Silverado Franklin Hotel. They do not mess around.
We were just in Deadwood, and you got to play in what did they call it? The reenactment. Then you get shot.
Oh, I got to be a bartender at the shooting of Wild Bill.
Yes.
I took it very seriously.
No, I can tell. You're pretty committed. You did a great job.
I almost didn't mess up. I messed up the end of the play.
Of course you messed up.
I did, yeah.
But that's not all.
Oh, yeah, and then we have haunted houses. So one that I went to recently was Terror 29. I tried to get you to go. You had to go out of town. You would have hated it.
I know. Yes, I would have.
Because half the time they like turn off all the lights and then they put on smoke or lasers, and so like you can't tell like what's in front of you or like who's in the room, and it was terrifying.
See, no, it's probably good for them. I punch people when I'm surprised. I'm not one of those people that just, I react.
I like shot myself backwards like a bullet and like landed on my butt, and James like left me and didn't pick me up. I was just like on the ground. It was terrifying.
I know. Do we have video of this?
Well, I think we didn't get it on time. I messed up. That's me.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on, we have our first guest who brought food, so V's probably very excited.
I'm into it. You know I'm into the food portion of this show.
It's South Dakota Pork producers, Cagney. Did I butcher it? No. Woohoo!
No,
Come on down. We should have had music.
Yeah, that was a great transition there. And we have a lot of stuff on the table.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, we'll just set that down there for now.
Cagney, how are you doing?
I'm well.
And you are new to this position.
Very new.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the start of my 3rd week.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And tell
Okay.
us a little bit about those insane 3 weeks.
It's been jam-packed. Started off my first day with an open house, so opening up a new barn, so that was very exciting.
Wow.
And then just getting ready for some of our upcoming events. Announced the winner of our downtown Sioux Falls Pork Showdown.
Yeah.
Yes, it was such a great event. I just got in to announce the winner, but it was really great to go and see that winner be announced. And
now Chef Lance, right?
Yes, it was delicious.
Yes.
Did you have that?
Yes.
I did.
You had the pork
it was
Wellington.
my favorite.
It was delicious.
Oh my.
Thank you very much.
Melted in
I've
your
heard
mouth.
it's so good. I haven't made it downtown yet, but I
Okay.
need to try it.
Oh. And did he add it to the menu?
I know that they're going to be featuring it through the end of this month.
Yes.
So make sure you get in and try it out.
He's very good at Wellington. He's very good at the beef Wellington. Did well with the pork, so I'm excited to see that stick around.
But don't have it for lunch because I started falling asleep after I got back to the office. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
He's just emotional about it.
I am.
So what else is going on? So there's an event coming up too. What is it? The Taste of Elegance.
Yes. So that is this Sunday, October 24th, out in Rapid City.
Nice.
So it's a chef's competition that we do. We invite chefs out in the area, and they feature an entree with pork. And we bring in some attendees. You get to purchase tickets. You can try however many of the different dishes that you want. There's a social hour, and so it's a great event.
Are there seconds?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And
I'm
thirds.
And where is this at?
In Rapid City at the Rushmore Plaza.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So check it out.
Awesome.
It's,
And there's a People's Choice winner?
Yes,
Oh,
People's
that's very
Choice
exciting.
and a display awards. So want to recognize as many people as you can. Get to award 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place as well.
Oh, great. Where can you get tickets for that?
So you can go to our website, which would have our contact information there. And also, if you show up at the door, we're going to be selling tickets as well. So a couple of different options. You can
Sweet.
pre-order or show up and get them there as well.
Awesome. And then tell us about when did you start at your job, because it's a big month for you guys.
Yeah. So I started October 4th, and just to tune you guys in a little bit, October is Pork Month. So
Whoa.
pretty big month to be starting. And so we have a lot of promos going on, especially with Hy-Vee in the area this week. At some of the locations in Sioux Falls, we'll be giving out samples and some $1 off pork certificates. So if you guys are happen to be shopping one night and go to Hy-Vee, that's something that we have going on for Pork Month.
Yeah.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
tell us what you brought.
Yeah, so over there,
here we
we've got
go.
some bacon bruschetta.
Here we go.
So everybody loves a good bruschetta, right?
Look at it.
Whoa.
I got it under control, people. I got it under control. Okay.
So yeah, if you guys want to try it, it's so
Do you want me
tasty.
to hold it while you try it?
I'll hold it. Just take one.
Oh my gosh.
So yep, that's something. That's just one of the recipes too that we feature. And if you guys want to go to sdpork.org/recipes, you can find that recipe and a whole bunch of other ones. But I'll let you guys be the judge.
Yeah.
You know what? This is about to get real ASMR. There's a lot of crunching going on here.
There is a lot of crunchiness. Yeah.
One of us has to talk. Put it back.
Well, thank you. Are you going to have one?
I'm not gonna have one right now. I've got leftovers at home. But
Oh my gosh, well, thank
so
you so
those are
much.
for you guys.
Well, awesome. Well, anything else? What else can people be paying attention to with pork and everything?
You know, of course, we just always have, like I said, these promo events going on, and so right now, that's our big thing right now is Pork Month. So get on down to local meat cases and support our industry.
Awesome. Well, thanks
South
for coming
Dakota,
on.
we eat meat.
Heck yeah.
It's true. Well,
Right.
thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on.
And happy month.
Absolutely.
Happy pork month. Well,
Thank you.
all right.
Yeah, they are crunchy.
I mean, I just don't even know what to do with you. I can't take you anywhere.
Well, boy.
All right, so I'll be taking over. I'm going to go ahead and do the live read. Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. You know what it is. Neighborhood Dental. Listen, the clock is ticking, and the year 2022 is just right around the corner. Now is your time to use your dental insurance benefits before you lose them. If you have outstanding treatments or need dental hygiene appointment, now is the time to head into one of Neighborhood Dental's 7 convenient locations. At Neighborhood Dental, we believe dental care should be affordable to all families and individuals, which is why we are happy to accept a majority of dental benefits from a variety of providers. You can visit mbdsmiles.com to book your appointment today. Your smile deserves the best, and you will get the best at Neighborhood Dental, saving you pain, time, and money.
Boom.
Yes.
Get your teeth looked at.
Yeah, you were supposed to,
Well, I didn't want to chew over the live read.
oh, so you're going to chew over everything else?
But the good thing, okay, real quick though, about Neighborhood Dental is they actually have programs too for people like us, like entrepreneurs. So if you don't have like a dental program, you might.
Nice.
Maybe you do. But
Nice. That's good to
you
know.
can fill out forms and make it really easy.
Shout out to all my entrepreneurs and small business people out there. Neighborhood Dental.
Right? We all need our
appreciate
teeth
you.
whitened. I mean, that came out wrong. But anyways, I have a video for us for our next guest,
Okay.
South Dakota Corn.
It all starts with a seed. We plant it, help it grow, harvest when the time's right. But farming's so much more. We bring money into towns and cities, help them thrive, create jobs, not just for farmers. Shoot, some may never set foot on a farm. Now they're working in engineering, data science, precision ag, jobs that didn't exist before. But know what? It all starts with that seed.
Beautiful. Great.
Yeah.
Dan is working his magic. Well, let's welcome our first guest from South Dakota Corn, LaRon. We really need to work on this.
Yeah, we need to get sound effects in here. I apologize. Generally,
Hi.
we're more professional. We're not actually. This is as
This
good.
is actually how it is.
This is as good as it gets.
Well, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself.
I'm
Welcome.
Laurent Kraus. I farm up about 90 miles north of here at Clear Lake.
Oh, awesome. And tell me about your history with South Dakota Corn.
I'm a past board member of South Dakota Corn Utilization Council.
Cool. So tell us about your farm. Let me live through you.
So at farm, it's a busy time of the year, harvest. Most people are done with soybeans except north of us. It got deluged with 4 to 5 inches of rain a week ago. Our hearts out to those guys that are really struggling with some weather issues. But now most of the state is busy harvesting corn. And in this state, we grow about 800 million bushel of corn year in, year out. And about half of it goes for either ethanol purposes or for feed for livestock, corn or hogs, cattle, chickens, and feeding livestock turns into those great pork entrees that you just had. So we're vital to the food of the world.
I was going to say at the entire world.
I'm going to tell you, the whole world.
Yes.
And talk about, we have some corn.
Yeah, so these are mature stalks of corn. As you can see, the ear standing on there, and what we're doing now is harvesting that, and you've probably seen us out and about with our combines and blocking the road once in a while when we have to move fields. What our combines do, it snaps that ear off of that stalk, goes through the combine and shells the kernels off, and also the head will chop up the residue so it can decay and utilize for residue on the field. But those kernels will, like I said, it will be trucked either to an ethanol plant or to the elevator or to bin to be used later date.
Wow, that's crazy. And how long is that harvesting process?
Oh, it takes, a large combine nowadays can do 100 to 150 acres a day. So depending on the acres you have and the weather and such things, it probably the average farm, it goes on 2-3 weeks at least.
When in the world was it like pre-combine? I don't even know if you were alive pre-combine, but how long did it take then?
Pre-combine, they pick by hand.
This is what I'm saying. Like, how? How was that even possible that actually got done before
You
the
just had
next
like a
year?
bajillion people work on it?
You didn't have 1,000 acres.
No, yeah.
Or one person didn't hire. I mean, there was a lot of acres, but
Yeah.
think of that. My dad, so he started, as a kid pre-combine, and then a one-row picker, and then they really had the world by the tail.
Things. How do you stay up on all of that stuff?
A lot of it, seeing ads is one of the main things, and also like one of the things that South Dakota Corn recently invested in was a precision ag building up at South Dakota State, which now is the first in the country to offer a major in precision ag. So through our land grant college, we get a lot of insight on what's coming, and also, like I said, the ads. Different companies come out with different precision products. We'll advertise them and bring them to the big ag shows.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, we have another guest too that we need to swap you with.
Very good.
It was good talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Bruschetta?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I mean, can
It's
the
pretty
farmer
good.
turn it down?
It's pretty
I'm
good.
also a pork producer, so.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
There
So
we
you
go.
kind of don't have a choice. You got to do the.
All right, we're going to welcome Mike from South Dakota Corn. Come on down,
Get on in here, Mike.
down.
I suppose I have to wait until I'm done before I get to have one of those.
I mean, well, it didn't stop her, but you know.
Whatever. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Now, give me your scoop. What's going on with you? Tell us about you.
Sure. So much like Laron, I'm a corn farmer myself, and also I raise hogs as well. And right now I'm serving as the interim director for South Dakota Corn as well, too. So.
Look at you.
Do you raise hogs because you do corn, or do you do corn because you do hogs, or do they have nothing to do with each other?
Very good question. And
See, that's
actually, it's both. They are tied. Yeah.
I'm
Score
proud
one
of him.
from- Oh, yeah. You got a good one. So, in the past, like when I was a kid, we had hogs, and the worst job on the farm was every Saturday morning, Dad would get the manure spreader hooked on and back it in the barn, and we'd be pitching the manure out because, there's that part of anything that's alive, right? Now, a lot of the reason why I got back into hogs later is because it's no longer manure or waste. It's now nutrients, and it's natural nutrients, and it provides a lot of benefits just in compared to commercial fertilizers that a lot of us use as farmers. And that was really one of the big reasons why I got back in the hog business, was not only because I like pork chops and pork loin and whatever things there that I can't wait to eat, but it's because of those natural nutrients as well too that that the pigs leave behind. But we can inject those in, and Laron was talking about a lot of the precision technologies that we use now, and you're asking about iPads. And in fact, the first iPad I owned was because I needed it to run my corn planter, and I didn't know what to do with it other than that. I didn't even use it. But we really do farm by the inch or just by very little increments, and we can apply those natural nutrients out of the bottom of my hog barn and go on and then utilize that to grow corn the next year. And the corn that's raised then goes back in the tanks. It goes into the feeders and feeds the hogs. So
It's a circle of
there you
life.
go. There you go.
Oh, I have a quick game for you. And this game is called Corny. Wait, whoops, it's called Corny Questions.
We have some struggles with the game.
I know, sorry. I'm going to ask you a few questions I randomly have about farming, and you will take the quickest answer you can give me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you really tip a cow, and does it happen?
No.
It does.
Although I had college roommates from the city, and we made them try and try and try.
No, they almost got me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. They almost got me. I believed it.
Are pigs actually mean? Look at that pig.
Pigs,
Wow, you got the meanest
they
looking
can
pig
be,
ever.
but normally it's just out of boredom. Pigs are actually a very smart animal.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I hear.
Have you ever tried farmersonly.com?
I have not.
Okay.
And if my wife was listening, I really have
Yeah,
not.
right. Why
And
you
if,
trying to mess this man
if
up?
you saw my profile, it's not really me, babe. Are you always farming? And if so, how do you ever take a vacation?
A vacation was like when Dad said, "Go out to the way south field and fix fence." That was like, "Hey, I get to go away from the farm. I'm
Right.
a half mile from the farm." So,
Put on swim trunks and
yeah.
are you? Oh yeah. Do you ever get to sleep in?
Very seldom, but once in a while. It's still a work-life balance. Once in a while, you just have to take a break from it. But
Are you friends with other farmers, or are there cliques and gangs?
gangs.
do you have,
I
like,
have to think
enemies?
about that. No.
Is it
not
like
usually.
is
Most of the
there
time-
like farmer drama?
Yeah, you know what? Most of the time, farmers in the community get along, share information, help each other out. Like
Right.
when you get a call from a neighbor and says, "Hey, your cows just got out, and your electric fence must have broke on your field, and the corn stalks there. You better go over and get them in." But we're also competitive too, just like in any other, because we're in the same business.
Real
we get along.
Housewives rural? Is that what you're looking for?
I feel
Some
you.
drama?
Is it true that some farmers don't get along with organic farmers? Organic.
Yes and no. And most everybody plays nice in the sandbox, but sometimes there's a little difference, between the practices utilized. But for the most part, we all get along and respect each other.
Do you all only listen to country music?
No.
What do you listen to?
I'm kind of a 70s and 80s rock guy.
Oh yes,
I
I'm
like it
into
in
it.
the combine with some Guns N' Roses. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this was not on our questions though. But did you want to ask about Halloween? About
Oh,
yeah.
well, I just does corn get a bad rap? I feel like Halloween always paints,
Murder
cornfields in a
Yeah,
bad light.
little children of the corn thing going on.
Right.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's bad for the brand a little bit.
last night it was getting about dark and we were combining corn, and all of a sudden this big buck jumps out of the slough and goes in and just gets sucked right into this cornfield and disappeared. Never saw him again. So
See,
maybe
that's what I'm
it
saying.
still happens.
That's what I'm
Still
saying.
happens.
I'm not. First of all, too, it seems like farming seems like the scariest
Yeah.
thing in the world. Like it seems like there's a lot of cricking going on. There's a lot of,
But I
Dark
have never
spots.
seen a combine just start up and like chase down a bunch of kids in a field, though. I've never really
Yet.
actually seen that yet. I haven't seen that.
Is it because you were in the combine?
It could be.
So where can people keep up with South Dakota Corn? Is there anything other people can do to help or participate or?
Sure. So South Dakota Corn, we're there basically to enhance and support corn farmers, but also not just to support corn farmers in the production of corn and like Laurent talked about and where the uses go, but also to explain to consumers what corn farmers are all about and farmers in general. In fact, in your October edition
Yes.
of the 605 magazine, in the centerfold, we are
Here,
showcasing.
you want me to help you?
Sure, that'd be great. Since you're not holding lunch
the
anymore
Bruschetta.
here. But we have a new campaign starting that says it all starts with a seed, and it really talked like the video that was shown before. And it really is meant to explain a little bit that, I mean, it all comes about the kind of the circle of life with a seed. It starts with the proper placement. We use a lot of technology nowadays, and it comes back to getting that little kernel back off the seed again and utilizing it. But in the way, you see
cool.
people in research and biologists, chemists, research people, IT folks. Over the years, I had a lot of people ask, well, I don't want to be a farmer, so I'm not going to get involved in agriculture. Well, Laurent and I need people to come and help us when our iPad doesn't work in the combine, or something on technology. Nowadays it's when you see a piece of machinery sitting at the end of the field and a farmer kicking the dirt because they're mad because it isn't working. It's probably because there's some technology that broke down versus a bearing went out or something mechanical. Right. But we really utilize that a lot to maximize what we're doing, to be more efficient. Think of any business, any manufacturing business, they've had to change and adapt and use more technology. We use that technology. In fact, I get maps right on my phone. And here's an example of one. It's not the best picture, but it's just like a colored picture. And, green is good, yellow is okay, red's bad, just like stoplights, right? But it tells, this one is just from a field that we harvested yesterday that tells where the yield was better or where it was worse. And we use this, and we use satellite imagery. Some people can use drones to take pictures. We actually take readings of the soil so we can track out for our benefit, for efficiency, for maximizing our production, minimizing our cost of production, but also to be good stewards of the land. Because like this one area here that you can tell the yield isn't as good, that soil is sandier. It just it can't produce as much as these other areas. So we put less fertilizer out there in that area, and we put more where we know it can grow more. Because as we can predict what the soil is capable of doing, we only want to match that up with our inputs. Put more seeds per acre in the areas that can grow more, put less in the other areas. It makes us more efficient, but also is better for the soil, for the environment.
So can that kind of be rehabilitated? Does it just need to take a season off?
Sometimes, yep. Sometimes there are areas where maybe resting it, putting it into grass so it can just kind of sit there and rest or grow, or you get out that manure pumper out of the natural nutrient pumper.
Yeah, there you go.
and apply more, because then that helps build organic matter. That rich potting soil that you can grow. It's just really and sometimes it needs that rebuilding to get back to more of that type of soil. And some areas are just plain. If you could dig a hole 10 feet deep, it might be gravel all the way down, or you just have to say, you know what, let's just walk away from this area. Let's put it in the grass, do something different with it. Right. Throw some pheasants and some white-tailed bucks or something in that area.
Let's get creative.
So yeah. So and there's a lot of things that a person can learn and use, but a lot of it's using technology. It's using the knowledge that's coming out of the Precision Ag Center up at SDSU that Laurent talked about, and it's getting to be more efficient. And like I said, soil management, soil health, and really earthly stewardship really goes hand in hand. The more we do things that are correct for the soil, the more efficient we are and more productive we are, the more financially sustainable we are. So it's a win-win deal. It's kind of like the chicken or the egg thing about you raise corn to have hogs or hogs to raise corn. And it really is that way. And the better we treat the soil, the better the soil treats us. That's a good deal.
There's so much behind it.
There absolutely is.
I would be so tired. And then you already don't sleep much.
Yeah. Sleep? What's that?
What's that?
Especially, don't ask a farmer about sleep during harvest season.
Yeah, I know,
It doesn't
right?
happen very much.
Very true. Yeah. When is what would you say is your off season, if you have one even?
For me, usually it's, if we can get done harvesting Halloween time, and a year like this, some years are a little later, they're until about Valentine's Day. And then the cattle side of things we start the circle of life again, start raising those newborn calves, start coming out about then.
Oh my gosh.
And you're busy then, and then the earth warms up here in South Dakota in the tundra area, and when we get that, and we start with putting seeds in the ground. So
And it all begins with a seed.
It all begins with a seed.
All begins with the seed.
How about that? Hey, that's catchy. And you know what? You can see that pretty soon. We're going to be doing with our campaigns. You'll see it on billboards in Sioux Falls and around the state. More print. We're doing things going to be doing with television and other things. So
Awesome.
we want to connect with consumers and get them to understand all the things we just talked about. That
Yeah.
it is more than just bib overalls and piles of corn out there. We're really using a lot of
I
technology.
know, and I've never seen any of you wear overalls. What is the deal?
Yeah.
What is it?
What's the deal?
Overall?
I don't know. Well,
No, this is
maybe
great
next time
info,
Ron
though.
and I come back, we'll wear some bib overalls.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, no, this campaign's awesome. Great job, and I guess hopefully you're done with harvest soon, so you can just celebrate Halloween and
There you go. There you go. But I,
And
too, am
stay
going to stay away
safe.
from the
Ooh.
haunted houses. I'm not big on that either.
That's what I'm saying. Of all the things that I could make myself feel, scared is not one of the ones I'm going to sign up for. I'm just not
Yeah, and
into
I have
it.
to throw my 14-year-old son under the bus here. But some buddies were going to a haunted house last week, and he told his buddy that they were staying there. He goes, I'm going to stay here and hang out with your mom and dad. But I'm not going, or I'll have nightmares for a week. So I'm in that camp, too.
Yes,
you're like,
smart
I'm
kid.
down for that.
Smart kid.
Well, awesome. Well, South Dakota Corn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for
Here's
having
your
us.
parting gift.
Oh yeah, here.
Oh,
Take more than
thank you,
one,
thank you,
please.
thank
Sorry
you.
about my one
I'm not
bite.
going to pass that up. All right.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate the audience. Once again, how did I even write this?
Hey!
Thanks for another exciting episode of the 605 show. Oh yeah, and look at this. Dan made this.
Yes, it's aggressive.
It's just like the craftsmanship. He could look like Diplo, but is it Diplo? Thank you, studio audience. You've been great. Drake, you look handsome if you were Drake. Woohoo!
Now, why does a grown woman own all of these? Who knows? We'll find out on the next episode.
I'll tell you later.
The 605
You don't
show.
want to know.
I don't. See you guys later.